Dude, it is amazing to watch and honestly almost impossible to believe. But the Democrat Party are literally trying to script and produce Kamala Harris all the way into the White House, man. And I'm telling you, nothing these people have done is genuine. Nothing these people have done is organic. And they want you to believe that Kamala Harris is for the people. But she's so incredibly fake. She's so unpopular that they can't even risk letting her be herself in a random diner. It has been alleged, I don't have total proof yet, but it's alleged that the Harris campaign literally kicked people out of a Pittsburgh restaurant so that they could bring in their own fake diners. And I'm going to show you that, guys. But first, remember, she still hasn't given a real interview. Neither is Tim Waltz, right? They heard the complaints. They hear people talking. So their answer was, instead of giving a softball MSNBC type interview to someone like Rachel Maddow or going on The View or something, instead, they scripted and they acted out an interview together. And they figured that this is what's going to keep the peasants happy.
No, they said to be careful and let her know this, that black pepper is the top of the spice level in Minnesota, you know.
I'm the first vice president, I believe, who has ever grown chili peppers.
Well, trying to expand my food knowledge.
You know what? We've got some cantaloupes. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, I called you,
I was hoping
Tim.
maybe we wouldn't have to.
I called you, Tim.
Yes.
You didn't answer, Tim.
I know.
What happened?
The most important call of my life. It popped up, and we didn't recognize the caller ID, and it went to voicemail.
Hi, this is Jim. I'm not able to answer.
There you go.
As possible. Thank you.
Hey, Tim, it's Kamala. I really want to talk to you. Grew up, so all these albums here. I mean, Aretha. My mother had every Aretha album, and like our Christmas gift to my mother, her birthday gift was always like, what's the latest Aretha Franklin record?
So it's on vinyl in your house as a background.
All of it.
Wow.
All that and Stevie. And then Miles, and my dad loved jazz, and so it was Miles, it was Coltrane. One of my personal favorite musicians for when I was younger was Prince. Oh. And of course from your estate.
Yeah.
And he, in fact, I'll tell you, so my husband Doug and I'm more of a hip hop girl. Yeah. He's more of Depeche Mode.
Oh yeah. Oh, but at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure you
of
like
course.
the same music.
Of course.
But Prince, in the Venn diagram of things, Prince, he and I love the same, because, talk about how Prince was with that guitar, man. I almost know by heart every one of them.
Somehow they have largely gotten away with this. I mean, no one seems to actually care, right? Someone thought that this was a good idea. Someone scripted that, someone produced it, and they thought it was good enough to actually release. And you know what? Brain dead, vote blue, no matter who type people are eating this crap up completely, man. They think that this stuff is working, right? And here's the thing, man, if you're barely paying attention, I guess you could kind of get that, but I don't know. It's clear that Kamala Harris's actual handlers, they are paying attention. They're paying such close attention that they can't even let her walk into a diner in a predominantly Democrat town without scripting even that, allegedly. This is what they want you to see. Pay very, very close attention to the actual interactions in this campaign event.
Press go around, thank you. Press go around. Yep.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Bring it back to order. Absolutely. Sorry. Thank you. Just push back a little bit.
Have you been reading it? You have? Because I'm counting on you to be a leader, okay? Yes. And when do you start school? Tuesday, you ready?
I'm gonna you need to. You're not losing.
Yeah. Somehow they actually found people as fake and as fraudulent as their candidate. The one guy, oh, thanks for bringing hope back. I mean, come on, dude. If that is real, that dude needs to lay off the soy big time. I mean, the whole thing is cringe. You know, her asking the little girl, you know, are you ready for school? It just reminds me of her explaining the wonders of space to actor kids, right? But this is the garbage they want you to believe. But this is what the actual truth appears to be. Guys, I would have a hard time believing this story because it's just so incredibly crazy. But this is either completely true or Kamala Harris has the largest entourage in the history of politics.
They kicked us out of Permane Brothers, and they said it's a problem. You are terrible people.
Tell us again, what happened at Permane Brothers?
They kicked us out of Permane Brothers so that they could get the paid actors inside.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
So there's all the paid actors.
Look at all these people. My God.
Holy hell. All these actors in these vans. I know. They can't even afford actors.
Honestly, man, as hard as this is to believe, as crazy and as inorganic as it is completely believable. It is completely believable, man. There is a fraud being perpetrated on the American people, right? But this is nothing new. You know, this is what the left expects. And this is actually, I think, what the left, like the true leftists, I think this is what they actually want, man. They just want the show. They want it to feel good. They really don't want it to be good. They just want it to feel good. And like I said, man, this is nothing new. You know, the lady can't even talk to real kids. You know, she has to have actors pretend to talk to her. And this is years ago. This is nothing new.
And then there's other things that we just haven't figured out or discovered yet.
To think about so much that's out there that we still have to learn. Like, I love that. I love that. And so I'm very excited about the Space Council. We're going to learn so much as we increasingly, I think, are curious and interested in the potential for the discoveries and the work we can do in space. So that's one of the things I'm most excited about. But the other, you guys are gonna see, you're gonna literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh my goodness. With your own eyes, I'm telling you, it is gonna be unbelievable. So that's one of the things we can do here too, which makes it so exciting. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys ready to go over there?
Yes. Come on, let's go.
And after that, like a week later, my agent called me and he's like, hey Trevor, you booked it. Me, my mom, my dad, we were speculating who could be this important that we meet them in DC and we get to go on this cool trip and film. The most exciting part was definitely meeting Vice President Harris. There's nothing that can top that, like honestly. She just sat us down. She's super charismatic. She's everything that I ever thought of her, plus more. She made me feel like one of her peers and
Yeah. This is where we're at, man. This really, it truly is insane, man. We live in a time where an entire media is in league with a scripted, produced, and faked grassroots campaign, right? They say that you are a crazy MAGA cult member if you dare allege that Kamala Harris is just a propped up puppet to the establishment globalists, while at the same time they're kicking real people out of real restaurants in order to give Kamala Harris a real life Truman Show experience, right? And you got to wonder, man, how many people are complicit in this? You know, did the media in the room, did they actually know? Did Kamala herself actually know? Did she actually really walk into the restaurant and think that every single person in the place really, really likes her? I mean, I don't know. It's insane. It is truly, it's insane. That's the only way to put it, man. But that's where we're at right now, guys. That's just my take, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.